Well, Mr. Ram, first of all, I would like to thank you for the appointment.
Okay.
This is my visiting card, and you can see I'm working as a senior advisor with Tata AIA Life Insurance Company.
Right.
This is my mobile number, and most of the time I'm in field meeting with customers. So the best way to reach me is call on my mobile.
Okay.
I've been working with this company for more than 3.5 years now. And on a personal front, I'm a science graduate and I'm married, and I have a son who's just completed 4 years of age.
Oh, that's great.
Can I know something about you, sir?
Yeah, Atul, I've been in Bombay for the past 30 years.
Oh.
And I'm working with a private company. It's a textile company.
Which company, sir?
This is Raymond Limited.
Oh, that's a big company.
Yeah. And I've been working there for the past 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your role and responsibilities there?
I handle the entire Western Zone marketing operations.
Okay, so that involves a lot of traveling as well.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and who all are there in your family?
My family consists of my wife and my 4-year-old daughter, Akshara.
Oh, wow. So she's 4 years, that means she would be starting to go to school now?
Yeah, we just put her about a couple of months ago.
Okay, great, sir. In fact, one of my role and my
Okay.
key area of specialization is to ensure that families' standard of living is protected, families like you.
Okay.
And that is the discussion which we are going to have today. And before we move forward, I would like to reiterate the 3 promises which I made to you over the phone. And the first promise is that I am not here to sell you anything.
Yeah.
The second thing is that in case you don't find any value in the discussion which we will have, then I will not bring it up further again unless you wish to do so. And the third promise is that if you do find value in the discussion which we will have, only then we will enter into a mutually beneficial agent-client relationship and take this forward. Is that fine with you, sir?
Yeah, that's fine. In fact, it sounds very professional from your end. Like
Right.
the reason why I gave an appointment was you mentioned to me that you're not going to sell me anything.
Right.
So, pretty good.
Right. Thank you, sir. So I would like to ask you a few questions in this regard. My first question is that I see you are maintaining a quite decent standard of living
Right.
for your family.
Yeah.
So what is the average amount you spend on a monthly basis to maintain this standard of living?
Approximately 45,000 per month.
45,000?
Yeah, 45,000 per month. Yeah.
Sir, I have an interesting presentation here which actually shows that what is the life insurance cover required by an individual who will want his family to get, say, approximately 45,000 rupees a month to maintain their standard of living.
Okay.
And in this tool, this illustration, we have taken 3 rates of interest into consideration.
Okay.
And when we are talking about these rates of interest, they are assumed to be the bank fixed deposit rate in the long term.
Okay.
So we are talking about 5%, 6% and 7%. So at a 5% rate of interest, if an amount of 1 crore rupees is available as the life insurance cover, that will help the family get approximately 42,000 rupees on a monthly basis. And if we talk about 6%, so it is going to be approximately 50,000 rupees in a month.
Oh, that's it.
So you see that the amount of life insurance cover which you actually require
Right.
in order to protect your family's standard of living, which you said that requires on a monthly basis 45,000
Right.
rupees, you will need a life insurance cover of approximately 1 crore.
1 crore life insurance, Atul?
Yes, sir.
I really doubt whether I'll be able to afford all this.
Well, sir, I totally understand. And in fact, affordability is one of the things which we at Tata AIA Life Insurance keep in mind when we are designing the solutions for our customers.
Okay.
So allow me to share with you an illustration where we have shown that what actually it will cost in order to get that 1 crore worth of life insurance protection cover for you.
Okay.
We have made the illustrations for age 30, 35, and as you mentioned that you are 32.
Right.
So the premium which we are going to talk about, your premium is going to be roughly around this.
Okay.
For a person aged 30, the life insurance cover of 1 crore comes at a small cost of just 12,600 rupees in a year,
Okay.
which translates to less than 35 rupees in a day.
Less than 35 in a day?
Yes, and
Is
this
it
is
really
for
possible?
age. Yes, sir, and this is for age 30.
Okay.
For you, the amount will be somewhere near this.
Okay.
So, sir, how do you feel about this solution?
Atul, I never thought 1 crore was, you could get a 1 crore insurance at less than 35 rupees a day.
Sir,
I understood whatever you shared with me about the power of life insurance, and I really appreciate the way you've taken me through that. However, Atul, What I feel is I don't think I require insurance at this stage. You see, I lead a healthy lifestyle. I don't smoke. I don't drink.
That's great, sir.
And longevity in my family is there.
Oh, that's great,
85, 90, that's there. And
Right.
I don't think anything is going to happen to me at all. So I don't think I require 1 crore of life insurance.
Well, sir, first of all, thanks for sharing your thoughts with me. In fact, in these 3.5 years I've been with Tata AIA Life, I've got the opportunity to service more than 80 customers, and all of them had this same thought initially. And the thoughts are so common that our company has actually put them in the form of a tool, and the people believe that, I don't need life insurance, or nothing will happen to me. But at the same time, I would also like to share with you a study which was conducted by Swiss Re, which is the world's largest reinsurance company based in Europe.
Okay.
What they found was really shocking. In India, for every 100 rupee of protection requirement, only 7.4 is put into insurance and saving. So you see, there is a huge gap of 92.6% in India in terms of protection.
Okay.
And that is why India in the entire world has the third largest protection gap.
Okay.
And the basic reason behind this protection gap is that people believe, well, I'm leading a healthy life, nothing can happen to me. Or, like you said, my astrologer has said that, I am going to live long. But at the same time, there are stark realities.
Okay.
Today, in India, 1 out of every 4 person who's currently aged 20 will actually not live up to age 65.
Oh.
Every year in India, more than 6 lakh people die due to cancer, and there are 8 lakh people who are detected with cancer.
Oh.
In India, the cases of accidents have been on the rise, and according to a study, more than 1.3 lakh people die due to road accidents every year.
Okay.
Despite these facts, despite these realities, people still take chance with their life. People still believe that, well, I will not die, I will not suffer any disability, or nothing will happen to me. Or, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Insurance, I don't need insurance. Or my astrologer has said that I will live long. And that is the reason that there is a huge protection gap in India. Sir, at this point of time, I would like to ask you, what percentage of your family's standard of living you would like to leave on chance?
Percentage, I'm not going to leave anything to chance, Atul. I do not want to leave anything to chance.
Right, sir. I understand. And in fact, we all love our families and want to make provision for our family. We want to ensure that their standard of living is maintained.
Right.
So, sir, in that regard, have you made any provisions already?
I have got life insurance policies.
Oh, wow. That's great, sir. Would you like to know whether that is sufficient?
Yeah, why not? I would be interested in knowing.
Okay. So, sir, here I would like to introduce a wonderful tool which has been designed by our company called Find the Gap.
Okay.
And which is a tool designed by our company which helps to calculate the exact protection gap, the life insurance cover gap which you require today in order to ensure that your family's standard of living is protected in your absence.
Okay.
It will only take 2 to 3 minutes of your time. So with your permission, I would like to proceed.
Yeah, why not?
Right. So I'll be asking you a few questions and we'll be doing some calculation.
Okay.
So as you mentioned earlier, that the rough amount of money you spend on a monthly basis to maintain the standard of living of your family is approximately 45,000 rupees.
Yes.
May I ask, does this include the monthly EMIs?
No, it does not include the EMIs.
So if we include the EMIs, what is the total amount you spend?
See, EMIs, I'm paying around 20,000 per month.
Okay, so that makes it approximately 65,000.
65,000.
Right. So 65,000 is the total monthly household expense.
Right.
Out of which you said 20,000 is the EMI, which leaves us with 45,000 which you spend on the family expenses.
Right.
We'll try to calculate this on an annual basis, which gives us 5,40,000, which is the amount your family requires to maintain the current standard of living on an annual basis.
Okay.
Right. Now, sir, moving on, we are talking about protecting the standard of living of the family.
Right.
And hence, we talk about the guarantee. And you also mentioned that if we talk about the long-term rate of interest, which a bank fixed deposit will give us, it roughly comes to around 5%. So for the 5% rate of interest, we have to now calculate what is that life insurance cover which you would need in order to provide your family with this 5,40,000 at a rate of interest of 5%.
Okay.
So in order to calculate that, we will divide 5,40,000 with 5%,
Okay.
which gives us a corpus of 1 crore 8 lakhs of life insurance cover requirement.
Okay.
Now, as you said that you have an outstanding loan,
Right.
so I'm sure you would not want your family to bear the burden of that loan in case of your absence.
Not at all. Why would they bear the burden? I don't want them to.
Sir, I totally understand, and therefore I would like to ask you that what is the total outstanding principal on the loans for which you are paying the EMIs?
Should be close to 18 lakhs.
18 lakhs.
Yeah.
So we'll add this amount to 1 crore 8 lakhs because this is the amount you don't want your family to pay in case of your absence,
Right.
and therefore your cover comes up to 1 crore 26 lakh.
But I already have life insurance, I said. I told
Exactly,
you.
sir. That was in
Yeah.
fact my next question.
Uh-huh.
So how much sum assured you have from your current life insurance policies?
Approximately 10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
Yeah.
So because you already have a cover of 10 lakhs, what we'll do is we'll subtract this 10 lakh
Okay.
from the gross life insurance cover which we have calculated,
Okay.
and therefore the amount comes to 1 crore 16 lakhs. Sir,
Okay.
this is the protection gap which you have today,
Okay.
and which, if covered, will ensure that your family's standard of living is protected
Okay.
in the time to come, in
Right.
your absence come what may.
Oh.
So how do you feel about this, sir?
Atul, it's been an eye-opener for me. In fact, many of the agents who met me in the past, they've never taken me through this kind of a calculation. And I'm really impressed by the way you've, helped me calculate the entire net life insurance cover. So what do you suggest? How do I proceed from here?
Sir, for that, allow me to take you through the features and benefits of an attractive and affordable term plan from our company, which is called Tata AIA Life Insurance Maharaksha Supreme.